In this morning's Health Watch, we are doing everything we can to help you stay flu-free this year. Federal officials say there are widespread reports of a flu outbreak in at least 5 states. Nationwide, the number of visits to the hospital has gone up for flu-related illnesses. Medical correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton, though, is here with advice on how we can all stay healthy. And we had a few weeks ago talked about, oh, you haven't seen that many cases of flu yet, but it is coming. Right. And lo and behold, the good doctor was right.
Exactly. And the CDC is reporting across the country higher than normal flu-like activity in every state, and in 5 states confirmed influenza. Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Virginia, and New York. So for those people, they're really suffering.
And I've seen definitely a rise in it just, within my own friends and family in the week leading up to Christmas, definitely. My husband got hit with a bad case of it.
Yep, exactly. And people need to understand, Erica, this is not just a bad cold. This is potentially life-threatening. Sends over 200,000 people a year to the hospital.
So then how do you know that it's not just a bad cold and it is the flu?
Well, the symptoms can be difficult to distinguish between a common cold, but basically can include fever, although you don't have to have a fever to have influenza, upper respiratory symptoms, so we're talking about sore throat, runny nose, cough, diffuse body aches. If you've ever had the flu, you know your body feels like it's been hit by a truck, and headache. Really, those constellation of symptoms, highly suspicious for the flu. And people need to remember, you can actually go to your doctor and be tested for it.
So they can test you for the flu, which I've been told is sort of, actually, my husband's doctor went out, he said, she said, I can give you the test, but it's not always accurate. Sometimes it's better to just start you on the medication. Is that the best treatment?
Well, if you catch the symptoms within the first 24 to 48 hours and you have either a high suspicion clinically that you have the flu or it's confirmed via a nasal swab, then yes, antiviral medication can be really, really helpful. Otherwise, it really has to run its course. You need to remember, Erica, that it is highly contagious, usually spread via respiratory droplets. If you're within 6 feet of someone coughing and sneezing, you're exposed, and people can be contagious one day before they come down with symptoms and up to a week after they've gotten sick. So again, potentially very easy to transmit.
By the way, 6 feet from a sneeze, that's the best reason I've ever heard. Cover up.
Stay
Use
away.
the crook of your arm.
That's right, exactly.
Also, what if you have a flu shot? Because as soon as you get that shot, you're not necessarily, the immunization hasn't kicked in, I should say.
Correct. And I hear from my patients almost on a daily basis, oh, I got the flu shot in the past and I still got sick. A couple of reasons for that. One, it does take 2 weeks to get the immune protection after you've been vaccinated. So if you're exposed to the flu in that 2 weeks, you can still come down with it. Secondly, people think they might have the flu, but it might not be confirmed. And thirdly, we have to remember the vaccine is an educated guess, best match to the strains that are circulating. This year, it's a good match, but it's not always. So again, hit and miss, but it is the best protection to reduce your chances.
All right, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, always good to have you with us. I hope you stay flu-free.
And likewise.
Thanks.